Ladies and gentlemen, Preston Hemphill has made a new statement. Now, before I even get started, I want y'all to know there were white people that came over here trying to argue everybody down and defend this guy. Now, I want y'all to notice the difference. Whenever a cop does something wrong and it's a black cop, we will not defend it. We will not take up for them. We will distance ourselves from that cop and we will call them out. White people, on the other hand, if it's a cop that has done something wrong, they will run all over the internet trying to defend that cop. We have seen cops that look like Preston Hemphill shoot people with their hands up in the air, shoot people in the back, lie on people, lie all over police reports, and do all kinds of things. And they will run all up and down the internet trying to defend that cop. If you get on a video and speak exactly what Preston Hemphill did at the scene, they'll come over here and argue you down and tell you that didn't happen. And you seeing it on the damn video. How many times have we seen them do stuff on video and they'll come run to you and tell you that's not what was on the video and that was indeed on the video? See, they will defend evil. They will defend the undefensible. We don't do that. Big difference. All right. So let me get into my commentary. So, white Memphis police officer fired over Tyree Nichols' fatal arrest admitted he never saw reckless driving. Well, why did y'all come out with the initial police report and said he was reckless driving? He's now backtracking it. New documents shed light on alleged actions of Preston Hemphill, one of six Memphis police officers fired over the death of Tyree Nichols. Hemphill, who joined MPD in 2019, was fired last week for violating department policies around the personal conduct, truthfulness, evidence handling, and the use of a taser stun gun. Didn't I tell y'all he was the first one that jumped off the violence against Tyree Nichols? See, this is what they don't want us to say, but it's the truth. He took part in yanking him out of that vehicle and tasing him. And that was the beginning of the violence towards Tyree Nichols. Ooh, they don't want you to say that. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So officials from MPD are seeking to have him decertified from doing police work in Memphis, and new documents before the State Peace Officer Standards and Training Commission further describe the former officer's actions on the night of January 7th, according to this is Action News 5, where the material were revealed. So they're going to go after Preston Hemphill's peace license so he can never go anywhere else and be a cop. And to me, that's the right thing to do if you're doing it to the other five. He definitely should have his removed too. I agree with that move, but he also needs to be charged. So let's move on. So good. I'm glad they're trying to have him decertified. So they describe how he told investigators that police stopped Nichols for driving at a high speed, but later admitted to not seeing any reckless driving. So he initially lied. Preston Hemphill initially lied. So now you're seeing Tyree Nichols never ever should have been pulled over. He should have been left alone and made it home to his house. Period. All right? So we're supposed to leave a cop alone that did what Preston Hemphill did? No. He should go down just like the rest. So now he's backtracking his story and admitting there was no reckless driving. So the chief of Memphis police has previously admitted also that there was no proof of any reckless driving that would necessitate the violent traffic stop where officers ultimately killed Nichols. So not only do you have the police chief saying there was no reckless driving after reviewing all of those videos, you now got Preston Hemphill saying the same thing. So later, the officer told investigators Nichols was fighting with officers and tried to grab one of the guns, even though police video footage of the arrest shows no such thing occurring. He never tried to reach for anybody's gun. Yeah, they just told all kinds of look, the bottom line is police officers that run around apprehending people, if they lie about what they do out there, they should be automatically fired and arrested. You should be held at a higher standard because you're the one that's trying to enforce the law. So, in the process of enforcing the law, if you lie on people and say things occurred that didn't occur, you should be automatically terminated and jailed. Documents also described how Mr. Hemphill allegedly failed to retrieve a part of the taser he fired at Nichols and violated department policy by using personal handcuffs during the arrest. Okay, why did he use personal handcuffs and not the handcuffs that the police department issued him? What the hell is up with that? They further describe how the officer allegedly failed to properly collect and tag a cell phone found in Nichols' car, violating department policy around the handling of evidence. The Independent has also contacted Memphis Police Union for a comment. So previously, the body cam footage captured Mr. Hemphill yelling, "Get on the effing ground. Finna tase your A" at Nichols, and later telling colleagues, "I hope they stomp his A." After the 29-year-old black man fled, I don't blame him. He was petrified. He didn't do anything, he didn't violate any law. And you came at him aggressively and violently, and you wanted bodily harm, and you tased somebody that did absolutely nothing wrong. And you expect him to just stand there and take it? He did what he could to try to save himself. Y'all some wicked behind people. So we know the 5 officers have all been charged, but Nichols' family is now arguing that Hemphill should face charges too. And they feel he is being shielded because he is white. So his family wants something done with Hemphill too. And I agree. Hemphill had many opportunities to right his wrong. And he went along with the story, he went along with the lie, he went along with taking part in trying to harm, um, Tyree Nichols. He was screaming obscenities and stuff at the scene and stomp him and do this and do no. You shouldn't get away with that. You tased a person and yanked them from their car for doing absolutely nothing wrong. And there are people that are expecting nothing to happen to this cop. Y'all can miss me with the whole thing. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.